Hi friends, it's been a minute here and I wanted to come in and share. I was doing some reflection today on just what's been getting in my way recently. And I sat down in my normal clearing process and started writing down some fears, some things that were coming up, because at the end of the day, when we're moving forward in life, so often what we face is fear. And so this is really powerful to be able to look at our fears and say, well, is this actually holding me back, or am I leaning too much into the fear, right? So one of the things that came up that I thought was really interesting was I had the belief that it's too hard. And the message that came through when I tuned into my intuition was, rather than question the hard, you actually question the ease. That when you apply yourself, it comes really easily. You don't have to work hard. You are seeking the hard, and you'll never find it here. This was really interesting to me because I've even said to myself, entrepreneurship is hard. It's the hardest journey I've ever been on, but that's not true. Entrepreneurship is opening. It's revealing. It's getting me out of my comfort zone. It's not actually that it's hard. Because when I look back on my life, even in the moments that I know I felt were so hard and difficult and challenging for me, when I look back on them now, I realize I had it in spades. It doesn't matter the depths I went or how difficult it felt. Like, it actually wasn't that hard. And so this comes back to that Marianne Williamson quote, which I'm not going to do it justice here, but the one that's to the effect of that we're not actually afraid of our inadequacy, that we're afraid of our power. And this was another message that came through for me. I'll read it to you. You're afraid of your own power. It is not your inadequacy. You've only implemented a taste of what you're capable of, and it's already so strong. You're afraid of what it might look like in full force. You're afraid to turn it all the way on. I want you to take a minute to sit with the things that you've succumbed to, that you have decided that this is just a part of your journey, or maybe you're just sitting waiting in the resistance of it all. Because when we really look at it, when we really look at the belief that's there, like if I really believed I'm inadequate. I was listening to a training the other day, and she said that when people say things like that, like if I said like I'm inadequate, I can't do this, it's too hard. What if the response was, wow, I'm really sorry about that. How do you move on with your life from there? How many people do you think would actually accept that? The reality is that with that response, most people are going to fight back, and they're going to say, actually, no, like they're going to fight for the validation that they're seeking in someone else. They're going to fight from that within, because it's available there. It was really interesting for me to sit with all this today. Another one that came through was, I don't know enough, and to the same extent it came through. It's not that I know enough, it's that I know too much. And it's such a minuscule amount of the magnificent wisdom and knowledge that's out there. What would I do if I tuned into that, if I plugged in more, if I turned it all the way on? It's really interesting to sit with some of this stuff, because fear is something that gets in our way so much, gets in my way. It's something that I speak with a lot to others about. And it's such an invitation to lean in. It's not a matter of turning back. It's a matter of looking at it and saying, what am I really afraid of? This is an invitation for you, for me, for us to really examine the things that are in our way right now. Because when we take that radical look within, so much can open up. So much has opened up for me in my journey, and I've just scratched the surface. It's really exciting to think about what's possible. What's possible when we're really willing to look on the other side. I love you.